This video will go over everything we know about customization in Switch Sports, including data mines. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I suggest you click away. But anyways, hello sportsmates of the world, I'm Crafty Type 1 and I'm here to tell you guys about customization in Nintendo Switch Sports. Let's just get right into it. Nintendo actually revealed every color of clothing you could choose at the beginning of the game in the new gameplay trailer. This wasn't in the United States or Japanese version, but only in the UK version. In the UK gameplay trailer, it depicts 8 different colors that is dubbed the official gear, basically any of the gear that's shown in the promotional art. The names of these colors from left to right are magenta, orange, lime green, ivory, green, blue, violet, and ash. To be honest, the plain green one kind of looks like aqua or cyan, but I am really digging the ash color. In the American and Japanese gameplay trailer, we actually see a bunch more outfits other than the colors, but we only get to see a variety of their names. Those being Simple Sewn Skirt, Lotus Ensemble, Dream Sweater, Training Wear A, Training Wear B, and the ninja set shown later in the trailer. For the Dream Sweater and the Training Wear items, those were actually translated from Japanese, so we don't know the exact names, just around what they might be. We also have a data mine image from the playtest that shows a male version of the Simple Sewn set and a completely new purple set. Unfortunately, you can only wear a set of clothing and you can't mix and match shirts and pants. But it looks like based off of the menu, you could wear glasses, hats, and earrings as a separate option. The only reason I know this icon is earrings instead of face mask is because the Japanese main character wears earrings and so does a little more of the other characters. It would just be kind of weird if they have just a face mask option. It doesn't look like there's any gender locked items or even a gender option, just the body types button on the menu. But body types may have more options than you think, because in the files of the playtest, we're actually able to find 10 unique body type options. Those being rabbit, squirrel, which we've already seen, mecha, mecha 2, bird, shark, soccer, hamburger, lollipop, and snowman. To be honest, I have no idea what a hamburger or a shark would look like on the field, but I'm super excited to find out. But it does look like Nintendo is pushing for more gender-neutral customization as seen in Splatoon 2, with only hairstyle and eye customization determining your gender. On that same menu in the American gameplay trailer, you can also see other options for changing your name, title, face, and outfits. But in the Japanese trailer, you also can see a stamps and sports gear option to the left of the menu. We'll get to those in a sec, but if you go into the face and hairstyle options, you get 6 different face types, 3 of those being masculine and 3 of those being feminine. You also get 6 skin tones and 7 eye colors that match the colors from the official sets. There also seems to be eyebrow customization and extra facial customization. The original Mii Maker used this option to add blush, freckles, and makeup. There are a total of 14 hairstyles with 7 colors that match the official sets yet again. Though there is an empty space, possibly hinting more can be added or even unlocked. And yes, Miis are returning, but it looks like they have less customizability than the Sportsmates. So I'm pretty sure as the game goes on, less and less people will be using Miis. If you guys like this Switch Sports content and want to see more, go ahead and head to my Twitch where I talk a lot about the game while playing games with you guys. I stream almost every day, if there isn't finals, and I'm planning to play with you guys once Switch Sports come out. That's at twitch.tv/craftytype1 and it'll be in the description below. Anyways, let's get to stamps and sports gear customization. For the stamps, you can choose 4 of them and you get to map them to X, A, B, or Y. This has actually been seen inside the playtest where they give us 4 to play around with. But so far, we've actually only officially seen 6 of them. Those being the 4 from the playtest and 2 shown on the Japanese website. These actually have official names once we data mine them from the files. Those being Hiya, Applause, Distress, Glee, Shocked, and Love. But in the files of the Switch Sports playtest, we were able to find slots for 160 different stamps. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot to come to Switch Sports. When we jump over to gear customization, we actually know very little about it. We can assume you could change each of your sports gear for each sport based off of existing sets, as seen in the trailer. For example, in the gameplay trailer, we were able to see the Dream Sword, Dream Badminton Racket, Dream Tennis Racket, Dream Volleyball, and the Ninja Sword. But we also see sports gear that don't have a clear tie to any existing sets we know about at the moment. Those being Candy Sword, Toy Bowling Ball, Toy Badminton Racket, Modern Tennis Racket, and maybe a gold soccer ball. I only say maybe because it might be an unlockable or even a part of the game mode in and of itself. That being, if you're close to the goal, the ball changes color. Future Crafty here. While editing this video and looking closer at the trailers, I found out that the candy sword and modern racket I previously talked about is actually a wooden sword and wooden racket. I just wanted to go ahead and correct what I just said without completely redoing the video. The gear customization doesn't seem to be tied to the set that you're currently wearing, so you're able to mix and match the set that you're wearing and the gear that you're using. It also looks like if you lock a clothing set as a reward, you also receive at least one sports gear correlating to that set. This is only seen with the Ninja set reward screen and the special DATAMINED sets that we have seen. It's also unknown if sports gear is tied to the reward system, but we can only assume so since Nintendo has to fill up that reward system with something. Speaking of the reward system, it looks like they're going to be using a rotation method to get out some items sooner than later. This can be seen on multiple loading tips during the playtest, some of them being limited time offer. There's a 3-week window to earn a given item. They're only available for a limited time, so don't miss out on something you want. New items coming soon. New clothes, accessories, and sporting equipment are added once per week. If you play every weekend, you'll never miss any. With these tips, we'll definitely be seeing seasonal and event-based items. For instance, winter clothing in the wintertime and summer clothing in the summertime. And lastly, we have titles, which I have previously discussed before. You can see that video in the top right corner now. And if you want to see more content on Switch Sports, don't forget to subscribe. And also comment below what clothing set you want to see the most in Switch Sports. But titles seem to be completely achievement based. In the files, we can see a bunch of achievements like bowling a split, getting a soccer knockout, and a tennis long rally. I'll go more into these achievements in another video and what they mean, but there is a ton correlating to each sport. In the files, it seems to be 1,500 unique title slots, but right now we were only able to uncover 52. Some notable titles include Legend, Completionist, Mysterious, Original, 100%, and Stafford. It does look like you'd have up to 2 of these titles above your name because of words like and, or, and of inside this title list. I'll go ahead and throw the rest of the titles up right now. We can assume we unlock these by doing certain tasks during the sports, similar to the stamps found in Wii Sports Resort. They could also appear in the reward system as well. But these titles are only meant to be above your name to add some flair during some of the splash screens. And that is everything we currently know about customization in Nintendo Switch Sports. Even though we know a lot, we actually know very little. There's so many questions I still have, like will there be a shop to unlock certain items instead of getting it randomly? And if there's a shop, will there be currency? And if there's currency, can we use it in free roaming? It's gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Anyways, again, if you want to see me live, head to my Twitch. That'll be in the description. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more Switch Sports content. Comment down below what clothing set you want to see in Switch Sports, and like this video if you made it this far. Anyways, I'm Crafty Type 1, and I will see you guys on the court. Adios.